Hello. Today we have a vlog type of video. Also, I'm gonna show you guys my music equipment, so stay tuned. By the way, look what my brother gave me. My birthday was this week and he gave me these beautiful flowers. I already have my banana here, I have my warmed up milk, and I have berries. I always warm up my milk because I don't like it to be too cold. Now that I have my smoothie, let's start to unveil all my music equipment. The smoothie and the flowers. Look outside, guys. It's such a nice weather today. So I have laid down in front of me all of my music equipment. My microphones, my XLR cables, my interface, my keyboard, and my computer. Studio headphones, and so I'm gonna go one by one, and also my vocal booth. So I'm gonna go one by one through all the equipment that I have to create music. We're gonna start with the basic, my computer. I have a Macbook Pro. I bought it last year. This is 2020 MacBook Pro, so it's the latest version. And I'm currently working with GarageBand. I work GarageBand and it works fine for me because I don't do production, I do mostly songwriting, so I don't need to get too complex with it. And you can get complex with GarageBand. You just have to know how to use it and add the plugins and all of that. And having a keyboard really helps as well. Even with my songwriting process, I do need my keyboard, and it works fine on GarageBand as well. Pretty straightforward process. My next item is my songwriting book. I write here all chord progressions. Can I see right now? All chord progressions, lyrics. I normally also use my phone. So my phone, I'm recording with my phone, so I cannot not really show it. But I also use my phone and the demos, the voice demos on my phone, but I like to have something physical as well, so I can write while I am composing the song, because it feels more organic than to just type into a computer or like in the session, or to type in on the phone. I really like to have something physical that I can write on. This little lifesaver as well, because since I have a MacBook, they only have USB-C portals, so I do need the USB and all these HDMI as well, so this is definitely important. Next thing we have are my studio headphones. These are AKG, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. These are K72. These are really good headphones. They have sound cancellation, and they work very, very well. They are studio headphones. So the original price, I think it was £40. I bought it for £30 because at the shop that I bought it, they had like some sort of discount. But for the price, they worked very, very well. And I would recommend, if you have a studio, a home studio, that you get this. I don't think you need super fancy headphones, especially when you're just starting. This one does do the job just fine. Then I have this audio jack that it is two sides as a double audio jack. This is very handy every now and then. I put it here as well. I don't really use it on my songwriting process and recording process, but it's very handy. I have this one just in case. On this little box I have audio jack adapter, and this one I'm not using right now because I will show you the interface I have in a minute, so I don't need to use this one for my interface just now. But it came with the headphones, so that's a plus. I have these two screws, screws maybe. So this one I think came with a microphone, with the Shure microphone that I have, and this one I think it came with the SE microphone I have. I'm not using these ones for now as well, but if they came with a microphone, I might need it at some point. And there is a third one. I have a third one for they came with a mic stand. So I have a few that it was handy in this situation. So I also have two of these adapters, so I can add two audio jacks into one. I used to use this before, but I don't really use it now. Especially I have two, so I might keep one and give one away to someone that needs. These are the most basic tools that I use for my songwriting process and recording process. And now we are gonna go into my microphones, my XLR cables, my keyboard. And so first things first, we can start with the XLR cables, which they are pretty straightforward as well. When I bought the microphones, each one came with the XLR cable, and I didn't know that, so I bought one more cable. But I'm glad I did, because this one is an audio jack one, so it comes very handy for my interface, the interface that I have. And I have this too with the female and the male plugs. This one is still in the back because I don't really need it. I just use these two that I have. So this one can go on the side. And what I found, the difference between these two, with this one, funny enough, I think it has a more clear sound, but it's not so loud. So the signal is not so strong, I feel. But it has a more brilliant sound. This one is probably more true to what the microphone is picking up, and the power in it, or like the signal, it goes louder as well. So to me, I normally use this one with the female and male ends, because I feel like it's more true to what I am like singing and speaking into the microphone. So these are the two main cables that I use to record. I have a case, the short case for my microphone, and the cable. I have this little mic holder that came as well with a Shure microphone. So now into the Shure microphone. I bought this microphone 2 years ago, SM58 Shure microphone. This is a dynamic microphone. These microphones are more sturdy, so you can actually travel with this microphone. Of course, it's good to have a protection, but it's literally just this thin case. Anyway, this is a microphone that you can definitely carry with you if you wanna do an open mic and you want to take your own mic. I guess especially now in this Corona times, or if you have a music jam and you want to take your own mic, you can have this microphone. It's very versatile. It's been used for public speeches, for performances, music performances. Also, you can do some studio work with this microphone. You can record your guitar, you can record some of your drums. It's very versatile, and it's a microphone that doesn't need any external power because the signal is strong enough that you don't need 48 volts for it to work and to capture the sound as well. So I would say this microphone, it's a must. Even if you have any other microphones, if you are a singer, you cannot go wrong with this one. This one is very versatile, so you can do everything with it. But if you want to do, let's say, ASMR, I think a condenser microphone would work better. Normally these retail for £100. I bought it 99 pounds, something like that. You might find it a bit cheaper with other deals online. But if you are a singer and you want to make sure that you have a good microphone that you can rely on for home studio or traveling, this one is the one. My second microphone is the SE X1S. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right, to be honest, I'm not sure. But that's how I call it, X1S. This one is a condenser microphone, which are microphones that are normally used in a studio. Also live performance, but they are most well known for being used in the studio. A condenser microphone is built differently than a dynamic microphone. These microphones are much fragile than a dynamic one, than this one. This one is much, the SM58 is much more sturdy and you can travel with it. But this one, if you want to travel with it, you have to have a better protection for it. This microphone is thought to be one of the best and more affordable microphones you can buy, because the internal noise of the microphone is very quiet. So the sound that you capture is going to be very true to how you are speaking or how you are singing, or even capturing any other instrument. That's why they have these attenuation levels here, minus 10 dB and minus 20 dB. In case you want to record drums or very loud electric guitars, you can do so by reducing the signal input. So you have here two low pass or low cut filters that goes to 80 Hz and 160 Hz. So you have these low cut filters that you can use in case you want to use maybe for your voice, or maybe if there is a lot of ambient sounds and you want to make sure that you don't get any of the bass in that, you can use this to low cut filters. I would say better than the dynamic one, because this one captures quiet sounds more finely, so you can get more detail in the sounds that you work with, which works really good for musicians as well. If you want to make sure every expression of your voice is captured into the microphone, this one is actually is seen as pretty high regards. A really good affordable microphone. I bought this one with my voice shield. I just bought it as a bundle. I bought it for $150 at a time. It was a pretty good buy, I would say. It came with this microphone holder, which is made to suspend the microphone. The bundle also came with a pop shield that you just pop in this, and then you are good to go. And we just have to put a microphone here and talk into it. This pop shield, I don't think it works that well. It's not my favorite. I would prefer the ones that are fabric, because I think those ones work better than in diffusing the sound than this one. It's kind of metallic actually. For my next equipment, I have my interface, my old interface. This is a Xenyx 302 USB interface. It's pretty old. This one, it's so that it's starting to have internal noise. I think it might be of the dust and the fact that it's old. The thing that I really like about this interface, it's First of all, that's what I was saying about the audio jack, no, the XLR cable, that it is that has a jack, and I can just plug it into here, so I could just plug in a guitar as well. So you have the headphones here where I could plug in, but for now I just plug in into my computer, so I don't have that noise in the background or noise from the interface. And you have here the gain, low cut and high cut filters here, which I really like, because sometimes I feel like my voice is too bassy, and so I just cut it a little bit here, so I don't really need to go after and do in the mixing. I don't have to change my voice so much, because straight away I can just automatically change it here. Also, I have a pen, so I can record my voice more to the left and more to the right, as I wish. Anyway, I'm planning to buy a Scarlett one, because this one is, it's time to put it in my museum. But it works just fine for now. Control keyboards. This is my baby. This is my most precious, one of my most precious buys that I've bought. So it's a Komplete Kontrol M32. It's very versatile. It has you can add a foot pedal, and also you have the USB-B insert. For now, I just use it at its most basic settings. I don't really work with these buttons here, and I don't work a lot with these buttons here as well. I am yet to watch a video on YouTube, like a complete tutorial how to work with this keyboard, but for now I'm just using it just for the keys and to do some songwriting exercises here. I don't know how to play guitar, but I do know how to play piano a little bit, piano and keys, and so this is one of my most necessary instruments for songwriting and a little bit of music production. And so guys, that's all of my music instruments and tools that I use to record and write music that I love to do. I hope this video was so informative. Feel free to search online and go to music stores if you can and ask for information about the right equipment for your needs. I hope you have learned something with this video. You can like, subscribe, and let me know what have you learned with this video, so I can get some feedback. Let me know what you have as well, so I can take a look at it. And I'll see you guys next video. Stay in peace and stay in love. Bye.